Hello, dear friends. Happy Life 170. Stay calm in every situation. Many live in permanent despair and self-consuming haste. They bump into one another in a frenzy without enjoying what they have already accomplished or amassed. Serenity and well-being go hand in hand, for serenity fosters the pleasure that blesses and fulfills. Come back into harmony, calmly manage the passing of the hours, and live with the serene joy of being on the earth and being able to advance towards God, our ultimate goal. Okay, so today's lesson called for us to be calm in every situation. I don't know about you, but I find myself quite often not as calm as I could be. And so certainly not in the state that Joanna describes in the next line when she says that many live in permanent despair and self-consuming haste. But yes, I have seen people who they don't seem that they ever have a chance to catch their breath. They always consumed by this need to be somewhere, to be doing something. And a lot of times that is a reflection of their inability to just be with themselves, which it can be hard. It can be hard. It can be hard to sit with yourself and with your own feelings and to be. To be is difficult. I get it. And so it's easier to do and just to keep doing, because it does help us to ignore where we are in our lives and our feelings and stuff like that. But it doesn't help us, right? It's not ultimately what we want. So she continues by saying that we bump into one another in a frenzy without enjoying. So you accomplish something already ready for the next thing without even giving yourself the time to enjoy. There's this inner pressure that just keep pushing forward and steals the joy of living, the sense of the joy of enjoying the things that you have been working for and have conquered. Serenity and well-being go hand in hand. Serenity and well-being. Come back into harmony. So that's the invitation. Calmly manage the passing of the hours and live with the serene joy of being on the earth and being able to advance towards God, our ultimate goal. Calmly manage the passing of the hours. So one thing at a time, one task at a time, right? Finding balance between doing, resting, being, having space for everything into our lives, that equals to well-being. Whereas whether you were not doing anything and spending a lot of time into contemplation and meditation, or you were doing so much that you can't stop. And I sometimes have found myself in situations where I am so incredibly drained and exhausted to the point where I have to kind of lie down. I just knock myself down. I have done that many times in the past. Nowadays, I'm trying very hard to be more calm, to manage my life better, to allow myself a more balanced living, enjoying different things. But that is also the result of some inner work. If you're living in this type of permanent despair, self-consuming haste, exhausted all the time, the question is, why are you doing that? What is it within you that's calling for that? What is pushing you? What is the pressure? And a lot of times the pressure is not coming from outside, it's coming from within. It's within us, and we need to understand the source of it. What is it that we're trying to prove to the world, to ourselves, that keeps us going in this unhealthy pattern that sooner or later is gonna end up being sick, physically sick, as a result of our emotional imbalances. So something important for us to think about: take this day calmly. Try to bring serenity into your day. Whenever necessary, take a deep breath. take a couple minutes, seconds, breathe, rest, reconvene, enjoy, have fun, and be happy.